Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Anthony. Thank you for joining us on our live section for today on Instagram. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, Dami, Lola, Ashiru, thank you for joining. Folasha Day, thank you. Ifrank, thank you for joining us on our live session today on Instagram. Okay, so today we're talking about what you need to do after you've gotten your unconditional offers. Okay, so by now I want to believe that most of us have gotten our unconditional offers from the school that we applied, either conditional or unconditional offers. So today we're talking about the conditional offers and the unconditional offers and what to do or what to expect after we've gotten these offers. Okay, so I want to acknowledge those that are just joining in. Toyin Abraham, thank you for joining. Michael Ezimoha, thank you for joining in our live session for today on Instagram. Thank you all. Okay, Official MJ, thank you for joining. Okay, so we just go straight to the business of the day. So first of all, I'm talking about conditional offers. Okay, conditional offers means that there are some conditions that are yet to be met by you so that your application can be complete or make unconditional, because without unconditional offers you can't get your CAS or you can't even proceed to the next stage. Okay, so when a school issues you a conditional offer, okay, for last Shadi, okay, I'll attend to this later. Okay, you said you've not gotten any response for 6 weeks now. Okay, probably after the live session you can send a DM and I'll attend to you to know where the issue is coming from. Okay, so conditional offers, there are some conditions that you need to meet. Probably your transcript is a student copy, you need to make it official, you need to bring an official transcript, or your personal statement is not in order. Probably there are some questions that you need to answer or that you didn't answer well, that they need a revised SOP. Okay, or there is probably you need an English test, probably IELTS, or your WAEC is not in order, so they need you to provide 1 or 2 documents to augment the ones you already have, so that your condition can be made unconditional. Okay, so that is the meaning of conditional offer. So when they send you this, so you're expected to go back and provide these documents and send it to the agent, or you can even send it directly from your own email to the school so that they can process it and make your offer unconditional. Okay, so they might request for documents. Forget the ones you provided before. Okay, so if they are not satisfied with your initial document, they will require you to probably provide a revised copy or an original copy. Okay, because some schools don't issue unconditional offers with student copy of transcript or statement of results. They want the official copy. Okay, and some don't issue unconditional offer with just your name or just your reference's name or phone number. They will need you to provide a recent work reference provided by your employee that you're still working there, or that was the last place you worked. Okay, or they want you to provide a reference from your school. Okay, so these are conditions. They can come in any way, can come in any form. Okay, be it statement of personal statements, be it reference, your English test, your statement of results, it can be anything. Okay, so they just want you to provide this document so that they can issue you your unconditional offer. Okay, so now our topic for today is what happens or what next after getting your unconditional offer. That's after meeting all these conditions. What is the next step to take, or what are you supposed to do? Okay, so after getting your unconditional offer from your school, okay, that is, this one now is like your one leg in, one leg out. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to accept your offer on the student portal. Take for instance, school like Birmingham City University, they will need you to accept your offer on the student portal. So when you go to the student portal, it is very, very self-explanatory. Okay, so you click on accept offer, then you see a yes or a no. Then when you click on the yes, you accept the offer. Okay, So after that, you will be required to make a deposit payment. So this one varies with schools, okay? It varies with schools. Okay, sorry, I will answer your questions after I'm done with probably %50 of your tuition fees. Imagine your tuition fee is 15,000, so you need to pay 50% of 15,000. Okay, so when you don't pay this, you're not going to go for that. That means you won't even get to the probably interview stage or CAS stage. Okay, so they will need you to make this payment complete, and they need to receive your payments before going further. Okay, so some of these schools will tell you to make a particular amount, be it 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. Some even go as far as tell you to pay 65% of your tuition fees, like University of Bedfordshire. They tell you to pay 65% of your tuition fee, and £1 or 1 cent will not from the money. If you pay less, you have a problem with the school. They won't even go for that. They will tell you to complete the payment. And you know, payments in Nigeria now, using Form A, you have to wait for some weeks before you can before you get debited and the school receive your payment. So that is the first step to take. After accepting your offer, you make a tuition deposit to the school. Okay, so after you make tuition deposit to the school, there are different ways of making tuition deposits. You can make it through the Form A, that's using the trade system portal on the CBN website. That's a trade system that you fill the Form A form, and you input the school bank details, your own details, and then you wait for your debit, for it to be debited. So after that, you can now send the TELES copy to the school to confirm that you made payment. Okay, so we as an agent, you forward the TELES to us. TELES is like a receipt for your payment. Okay, so it's like a printout. So they print out the receipt for you, detailing every transaction, probably how much you paid, your student ID, your everything. You need every information that the school need to confirm that you are the owner of that particular payment. So you forward it to us, then we forward it to the school. Okay, so after that, some schools will schedule you for interview, some will not. Some schools do pre-CAS interview. It's called pre-CAS interview. Okay, some school does not do pre-CAS interview. Some just try to write some documents so that you can get your CAS. Right, some schools will go as far as conducting a pre-CAS interview for you. Okay, so and the pre-CAS interview, there are some questions that they'll be asking you. Okay, so there's some questions that they'll be asking during the pre-CAS interview. They want you to answer some particular question. At least you have to know where you are going to, you have to know the environment, you have to know the school, you have to know about the course. So these are the things they require from you to give them a particular answer. Not just anyhow answer, but you need to know. You need to know exact. Probably you need to know the environment, what you want to do in the UK, what your course after studying your course, what do you want to do after your course, okay? How much is your living expenses and all that. So I'll run down some of the questions for us so that we'll know what to expect in case of us that are preparing for pre-CAS interview. Although at Nexi, we prep our students for this pre-CAS interview, okay? And trust me, we are very good at it. You know, we have counselors, we have the admission department that takes students on pre-CAS interview, okay? So just know that if you're coming to us, it is guaranteed that you're going to pass your pre-CAS interview unless you go against what we've prepped you about. But I don't think any student wants to do that, okay? Because we all want what is good for you, okay? So I'll be running down some of the questions that they will be asking, okay? So our Pre-CAS interview, most of them comes in probably phone calls, some via Zoom, Google Meet, some even go as far as giving you this visa questionnaire, okay, Pre-CAS form that you fill. Okay, so some don't even conduct that Pre-CAS, they just give you a form to fill, you answer the necessary questions, and they process your CAS. Okay, so some of the questions that you're asking is, what course are you applying for? Of course, you should know the course you're applying for. Okay, duration of your course, some 1 year, some a year, 6 months, some 18 months, some 24 months. So depending on the duration of your course, you're going to tell them how much your course, how much is your tuition fee, why did you choose the school. Let's take for instance University of Bolton. Why did you choose to study at University of Bolton? What are your course modules? Why didn't you choose other schools? Why University of Bolton? You know, so these are questions that will come up during Pre-CAS interview, and you're supposed to answer them accordingly, okay, according to the school standard. Okay, some other questions includes what is your living expenses, who is your sponsor, how are you able to raise the fund required for you to study in the UK, why did you choose to study in the UK, okay, what is the relevance of this course to your future career path, what is your plan after studying this course. These are the things that the school wants to know. Okay, so other questions include your accommodation. What are the plans? What are your plans for accommodation? Have you made any plans? What is the address of your school? What is the distance from your accommodation to your school? So these are the questions that we'll be expecting, that they expect you to answer, already know. Okay, so when you don't provide these answers, then they will either reschedule you for another interview so that you can prepare well, or some even go as far as giving you just one chance. Okay, so after that is it. So you need to make your application or something. But at Nexi, we prep you well, and we'll make sure that you pass with good answers. Okay, your bank statement. But due to time, we advise our students to start the bank statement on before then, because it takes a month. In transmission. Okay, so so I was saying the bank statement requires you to have some particular amounts in your account for 28 days. So that includes your balance of your tuition and your living expenses and that of your dependent. Okay, so there's a specific amount for those staying inside London and a specific amount for those staying outside London. Okay, so after that, you're required to provide your TB test. That's TB test results. Okay, so after that, some schools will tell you to provide, if they've not gotten your payment yet, they'll tell you to provide your telex. So these documents are what you need to forward to the school to get your CAS. Okay, so once you provide these documents and they are satisfied with it, once they are okay with your documents, then they'll issue you your CAS. Okay, so after they issued you your CAS. What next? What is after your CAS? Okay, so I want to acknowledge those of us that are just joining. Daniel J, thank you for joining. Nathaniel Daniel, thank you for joining. I am Wale, thank you for joining. I'm waving back at you, Lekon, thank you. Okikiola, thank you for joining. Okay, so after you've gotten your CAS, what's next? Okay, so after your CAS, you're required to start your visa process. That's your visa journey begins. Okay, so that's when you fill out the visa application form online. So we have at Nexi here we have a department that takes care of that. Okay, so they are good in what they do, so they assist you with everything that you need to know about the visa process. Okay, so first of all, you need to create an account online. That's your visa. You start filling the form online. Okay, so after that, you're required to make some payment. Okay, so that requires your IHS fee. That's the health surcharge. Okay, so and as of today, the amount or the required amount is $811. This is also subject to change. Okay, tomorrow it might be higher, and then it might be lesser depending on how I think the forex market or their price fluctuates. So it might be higher, it might be lesser. Okay, so that is for IHS. You're required to pay IHS fee of $811, and if you are going with your dependents, you also pay the same amount of fee. Okay, and also this also includes those that want to study for, probably you want to go for a 2 years program or a 3 years program. You have to pay IHS fee for 2 years or 3 years if you are going for that particular program. Maybe a program extends to a year 6 months or 2 years. You're going to pay for a year 6 months. Okay, and those going for 2 years, they also pay for 2 years. That's for the IHS fee. Okay, so after that, you're required to pay your visa fee. As at this morning, the visa fee is $418. Okay, $418. Okay, that is for the visa fee, and that is the standard visa fee. Okay, that's $418. And then you require to, after that, you book an appointment. That's for biometrics, capturing and all that. Okay, so you book an appointment, you select a center. In Lagos, there are 2 centers in Lagos, one in Ikeja, then the other one is in VI. Although the one in Ikeja is free, but the one at VI, you need to make a particular payment of £55. Okay, so there is no difference. Okay, just preference, what you want, or your own. Probably you want to go to VI, you want to stay, just what you want. But the 2 centers actually offer the same services. Okay, so in Abuja there is also 1 center and it is free. You don't need to make any payment. Okay, I think it is only the Abuja center that you need to make a payment of £55. Okay, so after that you upload the necessary document that they'll be requesting from you. Okay, so after uploading the documents, then you need to pick a date. Okay. Providence, thank you. Okay, Valentine, thank you for joining. I'm moving back at you. Tola, thank you for joining. Okay, so if you have questions, Okay, I have one question here, please. Okay, please, how can I get help to fill Form A for my initial payment? Okay, filling the Form A is not actually a big deal. Okay, so what you need to do is you go to this trade system portal. Is a website designed for that. So once you are on the portal, you have to click on the individual payment plan. That individual payment, not I think company or something. You just click on individual because you're required to use your BVN to register. So after registering, when you want to register, after putting your email address and your password, they will send an OTP to your email address. Okay, so once your email address is linked to your BVN, that same email address, they will send an OTP to it. But if it is not linked, they will tell you to go to your bank and link it. So that's where some of the students having small issues. So you need to go to the bank and rectify it. But if you're not having that problem, then you go to your email, you pick out the OTP and input it on the space where they tell you to provide the OTP. Then you register. After registering, to take you to a page where you see your information. That's your automatic information. That's your BVN information. To take you there, then you click on the next. Once you click on the next button, to take you to a place where you see Form A. And once you click on Form A, you will see another place where it will tell you to start a fresh application. So on that particular page, it asks you some questions, which is something that you can answer. What are you paying for? Is it educational services? Is it this? Is it that? So you click on the educational services, then postgraduate studies. Then it asks you what type of are you using Forex or whatever. Then you choose Forex. Then you click on yes. Then you just start the process. It is very, very easy. Then if you need the bank details or the particular school you are paying to, you can reach out to us. We have their bank details. Okay, we have their bank details. So once you put in the bank details, you put in the corresponding bank details, you put in your own account details, then they tell you to select the bank you want to use and the branch you want to use. Then after that, they'll ask you to upload some documents. So they'll ask you to upload probably the invoice. If there is invoice from your school, then they'll ask you to upload your offer letter, ask you to upload your international passport. They also ask you to upload an authorization to debit form. So it's a form that you write. Some banks tell you to fill a form, some tell you to write. So if you're writing, that means you're giving them the go ahead to debit your account or so and so amount of money, equivalent to so and so amount of pounds. So it's an authorization from you to debit your particular account. Okay. So once you've done that, you click on submit. Then your form, you click on after submitting. There's, I think, on the right hand side of the portal, you see I think action or so. Once you click on the action, then you see download it. You want to click on download, you download the full form, the Form A form in particular. So it comes out in a PDF format. So you save it on your phone, you can screenshot it if you want to. Then that is your Form A. Okay, so it means you've initiated payment. So after some times, probably the money is in your account or they want to debit you. Then once CBN has approved your transaction, you will get a Form A number. So that Form A number, you can even use it. You can even send it to the school to tell them that you started the process already. Okay, so the NRS are sure that they're going to get their money. So with that, they can schedule you for interview or even make you start the next process, but I don't think they can issue CAS without them confirming payment. So that the TELUS copy is what they actually need to confirm your payment. Okay, so after that, after they've debited you, of course they'll debit you, then you made some, you send this TELUS to the school and all that, they'll confirm your payment, and after that they can now go straight to the next point of call. Okay, so I think I've answered that particular question. And if you need help, chill bubbles, in case you still need help, or if you're confused, you can actually reach out to us via DM, so I can actually assist you in that. Okay, so the next question is, in case you have questions, you can still ask, so we still have time. Okay, somebody was asking, okay, I have not gotten anything since 6 weeks now. Okay, so for Shade, I would like to get your full name. Okay, I'd like to get your full name. Probably you can, after this live, you can send it via DM, so that we can check what the issue is or what the problem is coming from, so we know how to attend to that. Okay, so thank you all for joining. Okay, in case there are still questions to ask, you can ask. Okay, Chills Bubble, okay, thank you very much. I think I answered your questions. Okay, is there another question? If there is none, okay. Okay, so that's basically all you need to do after securing your unconditional offer. Okay, so that's just the process. Okay, B Oguchi, hi. Okay, I see you. So that's basically what you need. Those are the steps you need to take after securing your unconditional offers. Okay, so you provide the necessary document to make your condition unconditional. So after that, you make your deposit payments, prepare for your pre-CAS interview if there is any interview. If there is none, you provide your bank statement, your TELUS copy, and your TB test for you to get your CAS. Okay, so after that, after getting your CAS, you start your visa process. It's simple. Okay, so during the visa process, you need to make your visa fee and your IHS fee and other fees that are attached to the visa stage or the visa processing. So after that, you get your visa and you prepare for your departure. Okay, so if there is any other question, I think at this point we'll call it a day. And I want to implore you, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us on our DM, reach out to any of the counselors. We'll be so happy to answer your questions. Okay, thank you all for joining. My name is Anthony. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you all.